In the name of God the Almighty, peace to you. Today I will speak about uh, the separation between the future two worlds. That mean a new world of 5 dimensions will be activated by God. So it's another Earth or another twin Earth that would be 5 dimensional. It would be uh, here or activated for the righteous, and while the ungrateful and the deniers and those who have been wrongdoers during their lifetime, they will remain in this 3 dimensional where they will reside into this earth where they with inside this world that they created for themselves. That means whatever the future will hold regarding uh, climate disasters and unsuitable way of living, they will remain in such almost uninhabitable space. So, what is the 5 dimensional? What it looks like, I personally don't know. However, it's highly likely to be a space where your 5 senses will be doubled or tripled, that you will become more sentimental, more sensitive, uh, and whatever joy you feel it, you will feel it 10 times higher there. There will be no sorrow, no illness, no death. So it will be the most elevated state that a human being can experience. And of course, the bodies will change gradually, uh, and there will be rivers that clean the bodies. There is no more fat and all these things, no more diseases. Everything will be perfect, and the people who reside in there, those couples who love them each one another here, and they were good uh, and righteous, they will get themselves and those who are righteous among their descendants or children or grandchildren, and those who are single, whether a female or a male, they will God will appoint them partners there. They will be all faithful partners. There's no more cheating. There's no more uh, you know uh, any type of greed, any type of lust. Everything will be perfect, and everybody will enjoy their eternal life. While on the other hand, those who denied to do the right actions, those who denied God and didn't behave godly during their lifetime, and they were greedy, they were criminal, they were, committing injustice, they will reside where in the place they created in their own hands, which is here now, this 3 dimensional world. Uh, so everybody who's scientist, everybody who's aware of the future of this 3 dimensional space knows that the future is very dark. So it's up to them to, you know, adapt to it or not, because it's of their own making. Uh, I think the children of Israel, I mean the ancestors of children of Israel that exist today, know knew for a while what the 5th dimensional space looked like, because after Moses and the Exodus, God activated the 5th dimensional for the 5th dimensional earth for the children of Israel. However, they didn't like it. They said they wanted all the plants and the foods they had in this 3 dimensional world. So they decided of their own to come back to this 3 dimensional world, and that was given to them. They returned to Egypt. So God didn't force them, but they decided of their own to return to the three-dimensional world. And I don't know if they know their stories. I mean, here I'm speaking to the Jews and the children of Israel. They know that their ancestors uh, lived for a couple of days in the fifth dimensional world, but they didn't like it, so they asked God to that they return to the three-dimensional world. So God doesn't force anything on anyone. It's everything happens to us is of our own making. So as I said, those people who are creating this crazy matrix and happy with it here on three-dimensional world, they will remain here in three-dimensional world. And people who are righteous, who are just, who are wise, who are highly spiritual, they will be given an activated fifth dimensional world and fifth dimensional earth in which they can reside in a perfect state. Everything will be there perfect, whether it's a drink, whether it's food, whether it's everything, animals, nature, everything. There is nothing that could be polluted. There is no illness, there is no death, there is nothing that could cause sorrow or pain. So this is the future of separation between the three-dimensional and the fifth dimensional. Uh, and this procedure has already started officially on the 21st of December 2020. However, it will take time to be activated fully. So gradually things will go that way, and we will start seeing in the coming 10 years or so uh, many miscarriages for women, and women couldn't get pregnant, and because God will stop the pregnancies, because everybody who have been dead will be, resent in a new form maybe or something. So it's a day of judgment, but it's happening without many people realizing that. So it will take time, hardly 10 or 20 years maximum, to get fully activated and realized by everybody. However, those people who are highly spiritual and they are very righteous, they started already feeling the change in their life and their feelings and everything. So things, as I said, started officially from the 21st of December 2020, and it will go now with time. And as I said, we'll start seeing uh, many abortions and miscarriages because God decides that it's no more time for reproduction for anyone. Uh, so, and each and every individual will go to three-dimensional or fifth dimensional according to their needs. And if someone who's, in three-dimensional still maybe his balance is not too much into the wrong side, he could spend a couple of more years or a couple of decades in the three-dimensional before being admitted back to the fifth dimensional. So that's, I believe, how the procedure of the future will be. And I think those who are very highly spiritual worldwide agree with me on this. And because we are seeing things that many people are still not having any grasp of because they are too much attached to this materialistic world. And so it's time now to wake up before it's too late. Now this is the phase of full awakening. So uh, take full measures in order to be qualified to be admitted into the fifth dimensional world before it's too late. This is a message from me today. Do not attach yourself to this hill because it will get worse and it will get hotter and it will get uninhabitable. Instead of that, rise your vibrations, rise your frequencies, be righteous and thankful and grateful, and fix your problems with people around you, and try to spend your money as quickly as possible. And because the fifth dimension, as I said, it's already its birth is already started, so it's just a matter of time when the righteous will be admitted to it. So it's time that you rush to save yourself, to save your loved ones. So act accordingly. That's it from me today, and bye for now.